I'm pretty excited about it. I like Samir because he might have a chance, if he wins this game, to get another crack at Phantom, and I think he wants it. Now, I talked to him offline when nobody was watching that he was just excited to get out of his group. He didn't do that in Sydney, and that was his only expectation. I remember Tass saying something about all the players have their own expectations. Well, he's surpassed that. He's playing with house money right now, but I'm sure in the back of his mind, he'd love another crack at Phantom. But now, he can't look ahead. He needs to focus on CHELCHEL, and CHELCHEL's an excellent player.
Absolutely. Could be seen here for the first time an all-Japanese encounter when we go through to that division final, which is, great things for the Japanese scene as a whole, in all honesty. The fact that they managed to push through 2 players that far, but of course, Samir, he's not going to give this one up easy. And we are going to get straight into this game then and figure out who will be moving through into the PS4 final to take on FIFA Phantom. And already a nice little start there is, of course, CHELCHEL playing in white from right to left, and Samir playing in blue from left to right. There's a chance bobbling around for Ronaldo, just flicking it up there, trying to get it on the half volley. Nice.
CHELCHEL saying, listen, not only am I going to win this game, I'm going to win it with some style. I appreciate it.
And there's a ball going through. I think Felipe Luis will easily deal with that one.
A little Spanish flavor in the back line.
Absolutely.
CHELCHEL.
I think that's almost a given these days. We've seen a lot of Marcelo, Felipe Luis also becoming more and more prevalent. We've seen at least today.
It seems like he's got a lot of players from La Liga, with Modric and Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Getting that chemistry going?
Get that chemistry going. It's all important, as we've already seen and talked about many a time today. There is Ronaldo and Pogba for Samir. Where's he going to go? Actually quite direct and had a little bit too much on it there.
But I like the intent. The intent to go forward. The intent to put Messi in a good situation. And that'll tell CHELCHEL, this is the style. This is what I'm looking to do. And that maybe is not exactly what you want to do, but you're trying to set up something else. So I appreciate that tactic early on from Samir.
Trying to go a little bit more direct. Certainly a style of play that's highly entertaining to watch out when it works out. There is Messi now and Ronaldo linking up. Found a bit of space there with Modric. Nice bit of hold from Messi. It might fall kindly here. Not quite there for Pogba. They just got away from him. Keeper will clear that one out. And a big ball over the top, almost fumbled there by Smalling. Went through to Butland, who will boot it away onto that top side for Bale.
We're 15 minutes into this first half. Still waiting to see one of the guys maintain possession. Just keep it in the half, be patient, wait for opportunities to open up as opposed to forcing it. I feel like both guys are forcing it at this moment.
Pressure certainly should be on these guys if it's not already.
That's true.
Playing for basically a spot in Berlin. Obviously the winner of those finals on Xbox and PS4 will go to Berlin and then face off for the championship here in Whistler. This ball played out, and as you said, back and forth between them. Not the most accurate of passing. Not keeping masses of possession as we've seen so far. That's a nice little move, though. Will find its way through to Messi. Now Ronaldo almost shoulders his way through one of them, but in the end it's cleaned up at the back. And now a chance for it to bounce back here for CHELCHEL.
And what I love when I play FIFA is how close it is to real life. Because when you keep possession in the opponent's half, and you want to play possession with purpose, of course, but if you're also patient, things are going to open up, just like they would in a real game. And so I think the guys that can see that and have the vision and keep guys moving in spots, a little tiki-taka, as it were, then opportunities are going to open up, but you just have to be patient as you shift the defense and different space gets created.
And that space is looking to find here with a ball right on over the top towards Bale.
And that's what I call stretching the defense. Sometimes you need one up over the top because it ends up creating space in front of the back four.
Bit of a substitution coming in there. Modric off, Mane on, Messi with the ball in the box. Actually falling kindly there for Ronaldo. Will try and find Messi. He might go for a shot. You know he will. And De Gea will have to parry it off to his left and will go out for the corner. Here for Samir, looking for an opening goal. As he brings in one man for the short corner. Takes it a little longer though. I think that was the defender that got on that one. Will be indeed. This one taken short. More space there for Kante this time around. Ooh,
good
Smalling
defending.
dispossessed.
Good
Suarez.
defending.
This could be very dangerous.
Make him defend. Excellent.
Suarez
Good
stretching
defending
his
as well.
legs.
Good defending by Walker, but I like his decision with Suarez to take him one-on-one. Wait for some support. Don't force it.
Luis into Suarez. Nice little turn back. And does it once again, even chipping in over the top. Very cheeky little move there from CHELCHEL. Didn't quite work out as intended, but great to see the intent is there.
I think if Walker could do it in the game, he would give him the old finger wag. Like, no, no, no. I've seen that before. I've seen it.
Not doing
gonna
it to
happen.
me, son.
Not going to happen.
Not today. Switch of play. It's Modric. We'll link a little bit here with Walker. Skips past Messi, but Kante, who comes in and pretty much decks him, goes out for the throw-in. Now Walker. Messi getting a little lucky there. He's bobble around somewhat, but now Ronaldo with the ball. He's got an overlap here from Messi. Ronaldo coming back in there as well. But again, not finding the holes in the defense that they need to get a clear-cut chance.
Now, just as a reminder for everybody, CHELCHEL, I mean, he was almost out. He was losing to Infamous 3-2 in extra time. He scored 2 goals in the last 5 minutes of extra time with Perisic as the cam and won that game 4-3. He ended up scoring a late one against Ronnie to get through here. Then he beat Sony. Everybody thought Sony was a favorite. So he's got to be feeling good about himself and what he's done thus far, because he was on the ropes quite a few times.
Yeah, I think we can call him maybe a giant killer, a comeback king
Comeback
even,
king,
maybe.
yeah. I like that title.
Certainly doing well at this point. Just 1 game away.
And if he, yeah, I mean, that kind of bodes well if he does end up getting in a position where he's facing off against Phantom, knowing that he's had his back against the wall a few times and still came through, could be very important.
Certainly a man who seems to be able to hold his composure. Here's him coming in with Mane. Took a bit of a heavy touch there. And it's Felipe Luis who comes out on the better of both 50-50s. Now Suarez, who ran a little bit too far. Actually, half-time coming in there. Game so close, I've not even been watching the clock myself.
Now, it's been an exciting 45 minutes to a certain extent. I think mainly excited to see these two guys go against each other, but they seem a bit conservative, waiting for the other guy to make a mistake as opposed to taking the game by the throat and saying, hey, listen, this is how I'm going to play. I'm going to put my stamp on things. I'm going to go at you. We've seen that with a few guys, but not so much with these two in this particular game.
Absolutely. And of course, guys, the FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Championship Series is, of course, brought to you by Sparco. Check out those chairs over at sparcousa.com. Of course, a big thanks to those guys supporting everything here. We've seen some great FIFA action today. And now as we kick off this second half, this is, of course, the lower bracket final. The winner goes through into the PlayStation 4 final.
Against
fight
Phantom.
for that Berlin spot, to fight against Phantom, a man who's shown that he's got maybe everything he needs for the win here. But let's see. This one's got a long way to go. CHELCHEL will knock the man back with Messi, but Smalling, a big left foot coming over to knock it out for another corner.
Yeah, well played by Smalling to close the ground once Marcelo got beat by Messi. Great play, though, by CHELCHEL to create some space between him and Marcelo.
Ball in. Butland will collect, though. Safe hands, as ever. He's going to boot it upfield there, actually. It was Modric that got to it first.
I'm surprised he booted it.
Wow,
but it's now led to something good.
Yeah, big direct ball down this bottom side. Fantastic turn from Suarez, but once again, Walker's there.
Great defending by Walker. CHELCHEL throughout this game in particular has been very stout defensively.
Ball ran out there. That was actually Messi with the last touch, so throw in for Samir. Taken short to Mane.
Well played there by Samir to get out of that situation. Very cool and calm and composed. Now we just need to see a little bit of that around the box.
And with the finishers, needs to score here. Oh, that's a poor pass. Intercepted. This might be a chance for a bit of a break here. Suarez has not put enough power on that one. And be easily cleared by Samir, but that was definitely a scary moment for him.
He had options, but he let him off the hook by doing a cheeky chip. We haven't seen too many cheeky chips that only go 5 yards really amount to anything.
It could be the pressure.
There it is.
Going to hold that ball down enough. Is a through ball. Suarez gets there first, but De Gea comes down for it. Will collect at the feet of Suarez. And again, CHELCHEL will survive. Keep going at 0-0 here. 60 minutes already gone. Another half an hour in-game to be played. With Ronaldo now over the top.
Good ball.
This time Suarez will have space. Where's he going to go with it? With a fancy footwork towards the byline. There is Ronaldo, and De Gea was on his backside there, it looked like. Does fall now once again to Ronaldo. He's going to try and turn. Gets it back himself. Fires it across. There's Mane. Oh,
no!
He scuffed it with the left foot.
Unbelievable, but I love the impetus by Samir there. I mean, he's pounding, he's going, he's shooting. It might not be the most perfect shot, but he's going to shoot anyway, and it leads to opportunities because the goalkeeper is not always going to catch everything. Mane should finish that. He's going to be heartbroken now if he ends up losing this game. And because that is an opportunity, he has to hit the back of the net there, Joe.
And I thought for him, as he went into the menu there, that Mane was coming off.
Sorry, Mane. We saw that with Dybala earlier in the tournament. He missed a good chance, and he was out.
Yeah. Giving him a second chance here.
Pretty harsh.
We'll see for Samir if Mane can redeem himself going forward.
But I like it. I liked the energy's changed in the second half. Samir's coming out a little bit more attack-minded. CHELCHEL's having to do a little bit more defending, more than I'm sure he's comfortable with.
Yeah.
So we'll see how he reacts. Now that there's a little bit of a break, I think you have that time to reset and think, all right, what am I doing now? How much time is left? Which players do I need? You start to think about it a little bit more like a chess match. So we'll see who can actually apply those tactics.
Well, the decision here for CHELCHEL was Neymar and Perisic on.
He loves Perisic, as he should. He saved him.
Saved him once. See if he can do it again. That's a nice bit of dribbling from Pogba. Almost went all the way there. It was just Sergio Ramos that said, I'm not going to fall for it. I'll stand here like a brick wall and you won't get through. Here is Neymar. Fresh legs for CHELCHEL. Ronaldo, though, not quite as fresh. Will end up losing out on it. Neymar, though, does get back between them, though. And now Suarez trying to feed it through. Oh, Perisic turned, but he turned into Smalling. That'll be an easy clearance. Can he catch them now on the break?
It's unfortunate because Perisic did have a runner coming late. It's just a matter of knowing that that's what you want to do before you get the ball.
He's a big one for Mane. Certainly a man who's
redemption.
Certainly can speed on by. Will be a corner, yeah. Let's see where this one goes. Man coming in short. Will be taken short here. It's Marcelo. Goes left, right, gets it off to Messi. Oh, just tried to feed it through there. That was again snuffed out. And now a chance to break on the other side for CHELCHEL. It's fresh legs of Neymar, giving him some opportunities in these last few minutes. There is Perisic. On to Neymar. He loses out on it though. Marcelo clears it out. Almost taken back by Messi. But now he's got Mane. Again, running on this top side. In towards Ronaldo. Great little turn for him. Will get played on advantage. And there is Suarez coming in. And the slide from Ronaldo.
Samir has done it. He has broken through. I feel like well earned at that point.
Yeah.
It seemed a bit sloppy. Maybe the goalkeeper could have done a little bit better. But Samir followed through. Cristiano Ronaldo, who I thought looked a little bit hurt. It seemed like he got tugged, but the referee played it on correctly. And what was interesting is he had two options for the through pass. He elected to go with Suarez, which I thought was the better one, and made the defender bite in a different way, created a little bit of space. Wasn't, again, not a great shot, but they don't need to be great shots. As long as they hit the back of the net, now Samir's got the lead, 1-0.
We've talked, though, about CHELCHEL and his ability in these kind of situations to come back. There are 13 minutes left in this game, and Samir, who himself has had a few tough games coming through.
You can see he's in his own head right now. Okay, I just want to do this, I want to do that. He's got his own checklist going on.
Yep.
But he has to be aware of CHELCHEL and what he's done thus far to get to this position. You just can't sleep on him. He comes back every single time. I mean, after the goal, he smiled. Like, CHELCHEL smiled after he got scored on because he's like, not a big deal, it's no problem.
So, okay, 13 minutes, that's enough time for another 3 or 4 for me. Let's see, I'm seeing that from CHELCHEL's point of view as he watches that one. In the end, it was Ronaldo sliding in. 78th minute goal. Not long to go, but never count CHELCHEL out.
Yeah, I remember in season 1 in Sydney, I got to interview Samir, after he got knocked out, and he was despondent. He had friends and family there that were supporting him, and he just didn't get out of his group. But here, everything seems a little bit different. And maybe because he's not in front of his friends and family, it's a little bit easier for him to play.
Absolutely, and we talked about it many a time today. The experience that he's gained in that last qualifier might be enough here, though, with CHELCHEL. Mane into Ronaldo!
Yes!
He's offside, I think.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, CHELCHEL right out of the break would have been amazing for him to score.
Well.
Unfortunate. Maybe a sign of things to come.
And there was Mane on, and, well, he was offside given, but the chance was there for him. David Luiz, also fresh legs, brought on a little bit earlier for Samer. Here is Ronaldo, edge of the box, lost out on the first one and the second one. And now Suarez could send Messi on the long run. Ramos here surely will get the better of him, he will. We'll clear that easily off onto the top side. 5 minutes in game left remaining.
I was going to say
CHELCHEL come back?
CHELCHEL needs to do this and that and this, but he's done it so many times this tournament.
This could be it with Neymar now. He's going to attack Smalling, and Smalling again almost just stands strong for it.
See, I don't know if that's the time. You got 5 minutes left. You had support in the middle of the field to try to do a few tricks with Neymar. I understand what he's trying to do, but I feel like there were better options for him.
Yeah, and a 2-0 here would be the end, of course, with 2 minutes in game left. Mane here, he could just wait. He could spend some time up by that top corner flag and just let the clock run down. But if you lose possession, that's where it could cost you, and that's what's happened here. You have now Neymar on the top side, got plenty of space, but again Smalling comes in, giving away the free kick though. 3 minutes added on.
CHELCHEL's going to get one more opportunity.
Yeah.
He's going to get it.
This could well be the chance. Nice through ball there, onto Felipe Luis. He'll knock it inside to Neymar, who finds Messi. No, defender gets there first. And now with Walker on his top side, surely we'll just clear it out. Won't even need to. There is the full-time whistle. And Samer has managed to get himself through here to the final. Redemption, you could say, for what happened in Sydney, where he had the family, friends, the pressure maybe there, you'd add to that as well.
And expectations were probably a little bit too high. But here, he said before when I talked to him, they just wanted to get out of his group. And now all the pressure is off. And I thought he played very well in that game and played against a very good opponent and held him. A guy that's come back many games in this tournament and did well. I thought he managed the game very well there at the end.